All right, great Monday morning to you all. My name is Cesar Mascoro Jr., and I'm with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. This is our 15 minutes to mastery. This is where we get you 15 minutes of a encouragement, getting your day going off on the right foot with some wise words from other individuals that I follow, that I look at, that just inspire me to move forward. And I figure it's a good word to share with you on the daily basis. And then we talk a little bit about that, and we share how that might apply both in life and in our business life in manufactured homes, or whatever it is that you do. You don't have to be in manufactured homes to be a part of this 15 minutes to mastery, because this is for everybody out there who wants to do just a little bit better, or hopefully a lot better, with their lives and impact the lives of so many other people, because that is what we need nowadays. So our quote for today, it comes from Brian Benstock. Now, Brian Benstock is in the automotive industry. This gentleman he's just a individual who is out to revolutionize the auto industry. He's been at it for decades, and a lot of his message as of late, over the last few years, has been about improving the customer experience. And as some of you may or may not know, that's the whole reason why I left retail in the manufactured home world, because man, it started to be something that was on my mind over the last few years, was just how can we make this industry better? How can we make our presentation, or how can we be better for individuals, for home buyers out there, because they need us to be? How can we provide a better buying experience? So Brian is doing that for the automotive industry on a whole larger scale than what I am at right now. But that's what we're after. So his quote that I wanted to share with you guys says, "Play to win and set the standard for the world to follow." Play to win and set the standard for the world to follow. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Standards, right? You hear me talk about that. You hear everyone talk about it, how we need to raise our standards, how we need to set better standards for ourselves. First of all, it needs to start with us, right? Because it says play to win. He's saying play to win and set the standard for the world to follow. It's not saying that you need to set standards for other people. It's set the standards for yourself so that others can follow. And we talk about that as well, right? We talk about how we must lead by example. So let me ask you this: as we're getting into 2024, are you playing to win, or are you playing to survive, or are you just a chess piece in the game? There's a huge difference between the three. Are you playing to win? Are you playing to survive? Or are you just a chess piece? Are you a pawn in the game? And you really need to stop and think about that and figure that out for yourselves, because the world needs people who play to win. There's far too many people that are just pawns, far too many people that get up every morning. I got to go do my job, or I got to go to school, and there's nothing else. I have no control, which we don't, right? We don't have control outside of ourselves. So I understand that. However, we can make an impact with what we do, and we should all be trying to make an impact. We should all be living lives that are impactful, that our actions and our actions back up our words, that we're not just all words, that we're not just all talk, right? But as far as setting the standards and playing to win, like I was saying, there's too many people that feel like doesn't matter what I do, so I'm just going to live my life. Be low key. I'll stay under the radar, and I'll go about my day, and I'll go about my business, and so be it. Well, the issue with that, ladies and gentlemen, is by being that type of person, now we're allowing for others to control our lives. We're allowing others to have a negative effect on the world, and so I may be getting a little too deep here and too intense in what I'm talking about, but it's the truth when it comes to how we live our lives. So let's break it down now to the benefit of us being people who play to win within our lives and within our business. Yes. So first of all, let's talk about in our lives. Well, in our lives, if you play to win, right? If you play to win, now the people immediately around you, your inner circle, your circle of influence, okay, be it your family, your close friends, your coworkers, will see you operating at a different level. Will see you with a higher set of standards for yourself. Okay, don't go around telling other people what to do. Go around showing other people what to do. Show them by your example how exactly it benefits you and how other people benefit. And when they see that, they are going to eventually follow. And those that don't follow are going to be so bothered by it that they're just going to isolate themselves, separate themselves. And you have to be rid of those types of people in your life. You can't have that type of influence around you. We talk about that all the time as well, right? So that's how it impacts your life. Now in business, ladies and gentlemen, when you play to win in business, when you play to win, whether it's you're doing manufactured home sales, any other type of sales, or whatever line of work you're in, okay, if you're playing to win and you're setting the standards, if you're trying to provide the best possible experience, no matter what it is that you do, now everyone else around you must raise their standards to provide the same type of influence, same type of experience, same type of impact that you do, because now people are going to take notice. They're going to say, well, if he or she does that, why aren't you? How come you can't do that? How come you can't provide that type of experience? How come you can't provide that type of impact and influence? So we must be better. We must do better and raise our own standards. And we're heading into 2024, man. Today's the 18th. You got 2 weeks left, 2 weeks left before the start of the new year. And so I ask you, did you work on your goals this past weekend? Did you get those things lined up? Family, faith, fitness, and finances, are those in place? Have you elevated your standards? Have you really pushed yourself? I've been talking about lately how over the last few months, man, I kind of fell off the wagon as far as working out because I was giving myself the excuse that, oh, my knee and yada, 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 woe is me. I can't really do the workouts to the intensity level that I would like to. So I'm just not going to work out, and boom, start packing it on. Right. Well, today, man, I said yesterday, that's it. I'm done. And so yesterday got back on track. Today, this morning, same thing, because I want to raise the standards for myself. I need to raise the standards for myself because I can't expect it of anyone else if I don't raise my own standards and live to those standards. So play to win and set the standard for the world to follow. If you can't do anything else, then you must stop and really think, how can I at least raise my own personal standards? How can I improve a little bit better in my health, my relationships, my spirituality, my finances? Okay. How can I get just a little bit better this coming year and then put in the work behind it? Because the standards that you set for yourselves are what everyone else around you is going to be required to live to. And you must enforce that as well. If those people around you are not living to those standards, then you got to cut them out, man. You got to cut them off. That's it. Don't allow that influence around you. And sometimes it may be family. It may be family. And that's the one that hurts the most. I get it. I understand. That is the one that hurts the most. And nobody's perfect. I know I'm not perfect. And there's many things that need to get improved, but each and every day, that's what I'm working at, is getting better, redeeming myself for past mistakes, right? But I don't look back at them and say, oh, I can't do this now because I haven't fixed this yet. You know what? I will fix it. I've already fixed it because I'm no longer that person. I've already fixed it because I'm not letting it hold me back. I've learned from it. I moved on. And I will completely remedy it when I get to the point where I can. I may not be able to do it for whatever reason in whatever form right now, but I work each and every day to do that. Whether it's in my family and things that I've screwed up there, right? I feel terrible for some of the mistakes that I've made, but I can't look back and say, and not try and be better because, well, I haven't been able to fix it yet or whatever it is, right? No, you have to move forward and move on and keep attacking a better you each and every day. And fully redeem yourself as you go on. Time will allow you to redeem yourself, but you've got to continue to improve. You've got to continue to raise those standards and live to those higher standards. But like I was saying, if there's people around you, family, friends, coworkers, whatever it may be, who are keeping you back, who are a negative influence on you, who can't understand why it is that you're setting such high standards for yourself and for your own family, you need to cut them out. They need to be gone, or they need to shut them up. Plain and simple. And the best way for you to shut them up is for you to continue to do it each and every day and not compromise. So I hope you guys take that message, man. Go run with it. Thank you to Brian Benstock, man, that he put out a message today on LinkedIn. I shared it on my LinkedIn as well. Go out and read it. It's a great little quick read on the customer experience and how we must be the agents of change. You, me, all of us, we can all make a huge difference. So go on out there and do that today. Oh, and by the way, I'm up here in Tyler, Texas, and man, I got a little special delivery. One of the guys up here actually ordered his own little deck of Full House training cards. They come shrink wrapped, right? And they come in this little cool little container, metal container. Here, don't forget, you can get those orders. Go to manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com and / Full House Combo 2023 through the end of the year. The next 2 weeks, you can still get this along with the recording of our Closer School webinar, which has the 8 key points that you have to implement daily in your business to be able to close more business now. And folks, it's not about systems. It's not, although you need systems, you need processes. It's not about that. Our training is about what it takes to be able to sell, what it means to sell now in this new market, in this new economy, how people are buying, how they're thinking, how they make their decisions. That is what our training, that is what all of our tools and processes center around, is that whole limbic system. And if you're not familiar with it, go ahead and look it up, okay? And figure out how it is that people make decisions on their buying purchase. But anyways, go on out there, check it out, get your own deck of Closer School Full House training cards, Manufactured Home Sales Mastery / Full House Combo 2023. Get the cards, get the webinar, and get yourself closing more deals right now, going into 2024 and making 2024 your best year yet. Hope you guys have a great week. Get on out there, kick some butt. I can't wait to meet you.